Okay, so today I'm gonna be adding our not grounded sprite for our taxi class. So once our taxi here is falling, wings should be up in the pre-fall, and we need to change the height when we're not grounded so that we're perfectly square, 16 by 16 instead of the standing 24 by 16. So I think I'm gonna go for just that today. We'll see how we're feeling once we get that, but let's see when we shift to grounded gets false. And I'm gonna say grounded gets false. We can see that if we are not check grounded with our ground field is whatever we are check grounded with. Just like this, we're assigning our ground field upon a bottom collision, but we're also assigning it upon a check grounded on a platform or on a ground platform. So if we are not grounded with our ground field, then not only does our grounded become false, but our self.height needs to become 16. That will actually, you know what? Like, at the grand scheme of things, I don't think it really matters because there's no collision detection. Well, there's collision detection on the eggs, but not on us. So I guess it does kind of matter to set the self height there. But we also need to, whenever we become grounded here, if we are... sorry, I gotta text my friend I'm house sitting for. Sorry, I just gotta text this before I forget. Okay. We need to set our grounded height. Well, we do it right here. We set our height upon a bottom collision with a ground platform, but we also need to do it upon a bottom collision with a ground or a collidable platform. So yeah, we need to do it right here as well. So we'll say our height becomes standing height. And then this line will actually place us so that we're actually standing. So it'll move us up 6 pixels in one frame. Because once we're smaller, we collide, we get taller, but then we need to be shifted so that we're not below the ground. So anytime we become grounded, we should have this height thing become true. And just for consistency's sake, I think I'm going to switch some stuff around here. Fuck. Okay, cut. Paste the Y positioning. We need the Boolean. Actually, that's fine. You know, it's just like, just to have it kind of in a consistent order, so that it's just easier to look at. Okay. So anytime we're grounded, anytime grounded becomes true, we need to be 24, which we got it there, we got it there. We can delete this. We can delete this. And then anytime grounded is false, we need that 16. Come on. Yep, height is 16. We got it there, and that's it. So sorry, I'm gonna hold on. Sorry, I'm meeting someone later today, so I'm trying to text and make sure. Are we just... Sorry. So our height, what is our height? We get initialized as not grounded, meaning our height should be when we initialize our taxi instantiation, I guess when we instantiate our taxi, we need to give it a appropriate height. Where is our taxi here? We have an X, a Y, a width, and a height. For right now, I'm going to put 16. Because we initialize as not grounded, meaning we should have a Y or a height of 16. And then as soon as the bottom collision detected, will be 24. As soon as we're grounded, yeah. Okay, the -1 I have there is just the dx, meaning moving left. So we should have our height fixed at this point, which shouldn't actually really change anything that we see on screen. It will just affect collision detection once we add egg collision detection with our taxi class. But we need to render our 6th frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we are in the air, we're the 6th frame. So we would say in our grounded, let's see, after we determine our groundedness, I'm gonna say if not self-grounded, meaning we're in the air, then we're actually going to take our taxi 1 sprite, drawable, and set its viewport to be, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. 6 times self.width, something like that. For the X, Y should be 0. I'm forgetting. Oh, here, look, self.frame. Okay, so actually this is... yeah. So right here, we're setting the viewport based on our animation timer, which I think we would want to overwrite. Oopsie. So instead of doing the animation increment, well, actually, if animation timer is smaller than 0, hold on, what is this note I added? If grounded, add if not grounded. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so if our animation timer is smaller than 0, which our animation timer is a very small number, I think, yeah, 0.06. If it's smaller than 0, reset the animation timer, and then where do we actually decrement this animation timer? Not seeing that. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing where we decrement it. Oh, there we do it. We do it right away. I feel like I want it closer. I don't want it so far from the logic. Okay. So now we've got the decrement right here. And then if we're smaller than 0, that's when we're incrementing our X offset. We're incrementing our self frame. And if our frame is bigger than 4, we loop it. So this is all the grounded. Yeah, this is all the grounded animation. So grounded animation. Now, if we're not self-grounded, that's when we need to draw our. So what we could do, yeah, I guess we could just set our self frame here to be the 6th frame to give our viewport function call a little bit shorter arguments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So we set our frame to 6. Now we draw ourselves at our current frame plus the offset, right? So we take our width, we multiply it, and not, since frame 1 has to be yeah. So that'll, oh wait, hold on. Nope. So yeah, the 6 here will be the 6 offset. So this is the X, this is the buffer offset of our 6th frame, whereas this part is gonna be actually the bulk of our X set. So if we're frame 6, we're going to take our width times 5, so it'll be, 16. Here's times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5. That gives us the X. And then the self.frame, which is 6, gives us the 6 pixel buffer, 1 pixel for each frame, because we had to do that because we were getting artifacting. So we've got, if we're in the air, we set our frame to 6. We set our viewport to the correct X offset, 0 on the Y. The width of our quad is the width of our object. The height of our quad is the height of our object. And the X and Y of our atlas will be the source x and y, which we're using the love function get dimensions on our drawable atlas field inside our object. And then that's just setting the viewport, and then it should render fine. It should, since we're drawing this and the viewport is set, we should be fine. So let's see if we've got wings up on our vulture when we're falling. Yes, yes. Okay, it messes up a little bit upon landing, but that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's almost it. It's messing a little bit, it's messing up a little bit on landing, which probably has something to do with setting its Y. So maybe we set... see, the fact that we set Y last makes me feel like it shouldn't have messed up. Because we want to set this to the correct height. So if we had height after the Y set, that would make sense where it would be messing up. But we're not doing that. Let me see if I can spot anything. Gosh, yeah. It's just fucked up. I really don't know what to do to fix that. If not self-grounded. Still messes up. Weird. Let's see what order we have our vulture height set. We'll do a dot height, and then we'll look at when we're doing the, so like if we're grounded, our height is that. If we're not grounded, our height is that. What are we doing in taxi? We're saying we're not check grounded. Okay. So instead of setting the height upon the collision detection, we're going to be setting it on the boolean here, which is how we did it. For right now, I'm just going to comment these out. So anytime we're either grounded or not grounded, setting our height difference, we're instead going to do that just like we did in our vulture class, where we say if we're grounded, our height's there. If we're not grounded, height is there. So we're just going to do that here after our grounded logic. Yeah, maybe we do it here like do it here. We'll say if self-grounded, then self.height gets 24, and then we say, oopsie, else self.height gets our 16. And we don't have to do it upon that collision detection, we just do it right there. And then we'll see if that fixes our problem. Nope. What the fuck? Weird. Fuck. Okay. don't know why this is messing up. Oh, come on. God damn it. I think something's overriding something else here. See, why does it just... I'm gonna watch the boolean here a little closer and see if I can notice anything. Well, yeah, I think the boolean is getting switched. Okay, okay, so the thing is, I think we do need to take these out and switch it based on our grounded boolean, but what we do need to do is set the height properly, which this would be standing height, which is a 24. Bottom collide, that would be a standing height, and then setting a Y. Let's see if that's looking okay. Nope. Fuck. Oh god. Here. What's going on, dude? What is going on? Okay, so we're getting that weird shit going on. Okay, so let's go through with my idea here. We'll take this out because I think these conflicting, or these two, shit, I don't know why it's messing up. I really don't. But if we take out our height difference here, and then here we actually say if we are grounded. Oops. If we're grounded, our height is going to become that 24 standing. God dang it. Otherwise, our height is going to be 16. And then we leave these commented out and we see if that fixes our problem. Nope. We don't become grounded. We don't become grounded. But why would we not become grounded because of that? Okay. Maybe we, it's just like anytime we switch to grounded being true, we need to have the right height. So I'm going to do that. And then anytime we become not grounded, we need the right height. So I'm going to do that. And why does that yield a mistake? We might be applying gravity after we detect collision. Which we are. So let's move this. We have to do this after bottom collision, though. Let me just see if I take gravity here and do it before our check grounded. Like we just do it, for example, up here. I'm just gonna see if that might fix it. No, it doesn't. That was my only guess, though. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening. For some reason, we're not becoming grounded. Well, it's like we're not grounded and then we collide, we become grounded, we change the sprite, but then we move our position, then we detect that we're not grounded, and we go back to false, and then we go back to true because we're check grounded. Don't know what's going on. That's just what it looks like it's doing. That we're becoming grounded, then not grounded, then re-grounded before it kind of fixes itself. So what do we do? I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if you guys can see that with the frame difference, but it just doesn't go pretty, doesn't land prettily into its landing sprite. It does one frame of the wrong sprite. Oh, and it might be because of right here. No. Because I'm thinking because these two are separated. So what if we cut this? We say if self.grounded. Actually, you know what? For 1 second, let me check. Let me check how we handle the jumping animation in our vulture class. Just jumped, which we become. Oh my god! So we have a thing called flap counter. And if we flap, oh god. So yeah, this is the upwards wings, and then this is the downwards wings. But we're really just doing it based off if we're not grounded. That's like the last thing we do, which is what we're doing over here. So I'm wanting to say see, I don't want to. I feel like this is. We need to only do this if we're grounded. I think we need to only do this if we're grounded. And then right now we'll do this otherwise. Need one more end here. Let's see that. Maybe that'll fix it. Nope. God damn it. I really thought this would be so simple. I don't get why it's flipping out. Part of me wants to see if we just do. See, that's a little enlightening. Well, I really don't know why it's doing that, dude. Let's see what we're doing here when we become grounded. Or when, yeah. Well, actually, no, yeah, we already checked this, man. We checked when we set our height. We set our height upon a bottom collision right there. And a bottom collision right there. And a grounded. I guess, you know, we do it a little overkill in this one. We'll set the height if we bottom collide, but we'll also set the height if we're grounded. Period. Whereas if we look at ours, yeah, we do it right here. Yeah, we do it the same. Maybe not this one. But we do it upon a bottom collision. At a bottom collision. But we don't. If not grounded, we set the height. If we are grounded, we set the height. So God damn it. Let me put vulture a little more to the right here. Okay. Is that fixed? I don't think it is. I think it's still fucked up. I want to take this out real quick and see if the wings are looking fucked up still. Yeah. Yeah, it's just fucked up for like one frame. Oh man, what's happening, dude? Why would this be happening to me? I'm curious what happens if we don't do... I'm gonna say if we don't do our height difference. And just make sure we have the correct Y. I don't like this, man. This shouldn't... I don't get why it's messing up. I don't know what I'm missing here. But whenever we become grounded, we should have the right height. But I guess that should mean we also have the right Y, which is going to be... it's going to be our self.ground in our Y field shifted by our self height here. Well, no. This is different because this is if we're walking off, we just need to become taller. Okay, so maybe that's what we're doing wrong. This is when we walk off. Yeah, this is when we walk off the platform. And that's when we need to be taller. No, it isn't. When we walk off, we need to be shorter. Why did I... Dude, I don't know. Why does it mess up like that, dude? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Are we doing a check grounded after our Y reset? Or here's our Y reset. And we're doing a check grounded after that. So what if we do that? God damn it, I don't know. If we do that before our platform collision here, does that change anything? Still fucked up. What the fuck? If we move our aerial set frame before this, and then we say only set this if we're not, actually if we are self-grounded, then does that do anything for us? Nope, still fucked up. What's fucking happening, man? Why? As soon as we bottom collide, we need to be grounded. We need to be the right height. As soon as we bottom collide, we need to be grounded. We need to be the right height. We need to have the right Y. Yes. So why are we messing up? We take away our dy. We're no longer grounded. We do the same thing over here. Why is it messing up? See, what's weird is that's almost better. But that throws off our collision detection. Now, when we do a collision, it's based on our height, not any hard-coded thing. This... Part of me feels like maybe we do... I don't know why, but if we give ourselves back the original height here, and we set our height anyways upon a bottom collision detection. Is that better? I can't even tell. There's like one frame where it fucks up. So maybe instead of this, like if we don't set our height when we're in the air, we collide sooner. And that makes the landing look smoother. But what if we had this? I don't like having to do that to fix this shit. See, because this is like they're putting out their legs as they were to land on it, which I don't think is how the original goes. I think they must collide. And see how they kind of like land? I'm just putting in random numbers here to see how it works. But yeah, that's totally wrong. I wish I could play it slower than this. I want to see it slower. Delta time like half the speed. I don't know how to do that exactly. It's totally fucked up. It's gotta be under the... God dang, I don't know what it's under. Is it under the... Let's print out our Y and see if that's getting flipped in any weird way. So our self.y is what we're gonna print to screen. We're gonna see, it should be, well, it looks pretty stable. It looks pretty stable. So why are the wings fucking up? So if it's not the Y that's messing up, we'll see if grounded gets flipped more than once on a collision, which will be hard to tell, but yeah, it might be. God damn it. It happens so fast. Instead of doing this, I'm gonna do it just at 2020 here. It doesn't look like it's fucking up there, so we must be fucking up in the... We gotta be fucking up right here in the viewport. So what if instead of this frame nonsense, we just have it say 6 pixel offset with our 5 frame indent. Oh, and you know what? Maybe this should be hard coded at 24. Still fucked up. It's like for one frame it's fucked up. If we take this out, now why does it cut him off like that? Oh yeah, why would it cut him off like that? In the air. What's going on? That looks so smooth. And then as soon as we mess with the Y's, so like what if we do that? Should make it so that our feet go through the platform. It shouldn't cut off. See, that doesn't make any sense. If we change the height there. Wow. Okay, that's what I would expect now. So we were drawing based on the atlas on the height when we were in the air, but when we were in the air, that was messed up. So now, let me see if that does anything different for us. Damn, it's still fucked up. Why does it do it? I mean, I could be over... God damn it, I don't know. The Boolean's right. The Y seems right. To me, it just looks like there's one frame in that 60 frames a second that it switches back to wings up. But our Boolean doesn't look like it's changing, so... What do we do? Do we just leave it, call it good enough? I mean, the AI is hectic enough that it's probably fine. I just don't like the fact that it looks like it's messing up. And it's not every time, it's just most of the time my eye can catch it. That looked better. And then there's one frame there that it looks like it's fucked up. But our Boolean is right, so I guess we're okay. It just looks fucked up. I guess it's fine. God, it really bugs me though, that it looks like it messes up on the other platforms. What's weird is it doesn't look like it messes up this first one. That one looks fine every time. Well, that time maybe not. Yeah. God dang it, I don't know why. I guess it's okay. I mean, I can't tell what... I can't prove anything's wrong. It just looks like one frame in there is jacked, but we're only rendering the upward one if we're not grounded, and the Boolean looks like it's behaving properly, so I guess we're okay. Don't know. Do we call that okay? We're doing the same thing in our vulture. If we're grounded, we're setting it. If we're not, we're setting it. And in our taxi, we're actually not doing that. We're only setting it upon a collision. So, do we not do that in our vulture upon our collisions? We don't change our height. We do. So it's just one of those things. Yeah, we are doing it. So the only difference is that right here, very last, we set our height, which I guess we'll just kind of copy. And just say at. We can actually just do this. And then now they're similar to our vulture, but it still looks fucked up, so whatever, dude. I guess it's okay. I don't like kind of giving up on that, but I really can't prove that anything else is wrong. The Boolean seems fine, and we're only rendering based on the Boolean, so Is there a way to play it back slower? Is there a way to play it back slower in our... Let me see. If we open up this, we say, love 2D, way too slow playback. In our update function, if we take our DT divided by 2, it should be slower. Is that in our main state or in our play state here? We can say, hey, by the way, this DT, actually I think it'd be in our main update, we can say, hey, this DT you're talking about is actually a quarter of the value. Does that slow us down? Wow. Yeah. So look, if we go really crazy with that. Yeah, do you see that? That's the frame I'm talking about that's messing up. Once it collides here. Wow. Yeah, it sets it. This is a great example of what was messing up. Because yeah, look, bottom collision resets Y, doesn't reset sprite just yet. So maybe upon a bottom collision, we set our first frame right away. So in our taxi class, we say the viewport here, we'll just do the first frame. Do the first frame of our sprite here, which should be an x of 1, because there's a pixel offset. Upon a bottom collision, and we manually set it here to be that first because the Y is getting reset correctly. It's just that the sprite is not. Let's see if that fixes it. Here we go, here we go. That's it. That fixed it. That totally fixed it. Yeah. So for some reason the sprite wasn't getting set right away, which we only set it if we're not grounded, so I don't get why it would be messing up, but I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the self.frame in this loop. I really don't know. But we fixed it. So if we go back to our main and we say, hey, our delta time is actually normal. That's so much better. I'm so relieved that that's not messing up anymore. That looks right. Cool. So what I will do is go to our taxi class. Turn off our render here. I kind of want to replace this back to the debugging with following our character, and then we can call it a commit. So in today's episode, we added aerial sprite for not grounded, and we added the correct height position for the grounded boolean for our taxi class, which will come in necessary for one in our scenario here where we're bottom colliding with a platform, because we're a square once we're falling, and then it'll also help us have accurate collision detection upon an egg once we add taxi to egg collision. So if a taxi's falling on an egg, it'll actually wait till it collides. Oh, that was sick. They went. That's funny. They like doubled up their speed when the egg hatched. We'll have to fix that, or solve that when it comes down to it. Let's take a look at our git diff here. We took out 2 comments. We moved our animation timer closer. We set our height appropriately. We set our viewport appropriately, fixing that bug. We set our height appropriately for when we're in the air. We moved our animation closer to our animation viewport sets, and then we debugging still. So yeah, not a huge update, but we got one more feature in. I'm gonna get add everything to the staging area with a commit message saying we added aerial sprite and height. Height. Added aerial sprite and height adjustment for taxi boolean, taxi grounded boolean. Bool. Okay. We'll get push it, and then I guess next episode is gonna be either flapping. Next episode is either flapping for our taxi class and Y-word AI for it. That's probably what it's going to be, because the next thing we would also have to do is collision detection for eggs, which probably will come after the AI, the generic AI for our taxi class of our tier 1. I don't think the taxis have different AI, so we might be okay there. We might, cut ourselves some slack there. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll get some more features done. Thanks for watching.